I'm good.
And let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. On fourth down, here's the veteran Shane Leckler to punt it away. Back deep for the Steelers, Antonio Brown. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Hey, Dan. Come here. What you doing?
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set
what you
in
doing,
for a
baby?
defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Let's go. Hey,
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster complete.
Right, here we go.
A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. They go play action here on first down. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. J.J. Watt able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Goes underneath for Bell. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. And now the Texans.
Hey, Carl, how do I go online? Oh, online status. I found it. I must have done that shit forever a fucking go. Cause I don't even know how to fix the shit. Yeah.
They're going to stop it as a signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here. On third down, Roethlisberger. And incomplete here on third down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there and gets the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Go sit down. Play on the tablet, baby.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Flushed out right. He's letting this one go for Fuller. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Throwing on third down, Watson, a quick hitter, complete. It's Fuller, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job
I'm
defensively.
going for
They
that
knew
shit,
where the
Carl.
sticks were. They got the stop before it.
That's bullshit. He should have got the first anyways on his
And how
own,
about
bro.
this one now in their own territory?
cheating and
Gutsy
shit.
call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They are going for it. Here's Watson. Escaping. Oh, the ball is
Oh, get the
Watson
fucking
lost it.
ball!
It's picked up by the
Ball!
Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at the
That's
37-yard
bullshit.
line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work.
That
You're on your
motherfucker
own
fumbles
side of the
every
field. You're
goddamn
punting,
time he
right?
carries
Yeah,
the
I
ball.
would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sets.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. And he gets it down to the 32. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. So our Madden cover guy, Antonio Brown, with a catch. He turned 30 back in July. He's been nagged a little bit by a quad injury, but they think he'll be perfectly fine by game 1.
Yeah, they're not worried about him at all. He understands his body very well. They'll bring him along slowly because the production has been off the charts throughout his career. I just love the way he shows up at camp every year. 2 years ago, comes in a Rolls Royce. How about this year? Helicopter. Cannot wait to see 2019. Private jet? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I was thinking one if by land, two if by sea. Can he navigate a boat through the 3 rivers? I don't know. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And the Steelers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Give me the fucking hit.
The linebacker, Zach
Give me that hit.
Defensively to make that play.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play.
I needed that miss,
3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little.
Yeah, I don't understand the whole kicking shit. Like how it goes different speeds and shit.
And in doing so, sent this one off target.
I needed that miss.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I don't like this playbook too much.
From the 50, it's Watson. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash.
Oh, that shit was fucking microscopic.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So they get the field goal here at the end of the 2nd quarter and take the lead into the lockers.
And isn't that what every team wants to do? Right at the end of the half, put points on the board, and go into the locker room feeling a lot better about themselves.
That'll be taken in the end zone. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the 1st half. 3-0 our score as the 2nd half gets underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out in a good one as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And the Texans set to come onto the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
We'll see if they do just that. Here's Watson. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. They were trying to get the connection with a former Buckeye, Braxton Miller. And it's 2nd down.
You know, while we got a second, I did want to take a look back to the Hall of Fame inductions. Took place in Canton on August 4th. And what stood out to you from the ceremonies, from the speeches that you heard?
Well, for me, beside the speeches, just remembering their careers, I really flashed back at how much I enjoyed watching Brian Dawkins play, and his speech was terrific as well. Robert Dr. Doom Brazil with the Houston Oilers, absolutely loved him as a player. And Jerry Kramer had to wait so long with the Green Bay Packers for him to get in. I thought terrific, and I can't wait for next year.
Well,
First ballot eligible guys, Tony Gonzalez, Ed Reed, and Champ Bailey. That's a strong class.
Another star-studded cast. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Richmond. Tiger.
Watson on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt.
You took
He
away
did
my little
exactly
safety
that
net
on
right
that
there,
play.
Carl.
A
I
perfect
don't like that.
slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Down. Back 22. Back 22.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends. They're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh, no. Fuck.
He rifles one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump-off. Yeah, he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
Nice.
Let's go.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back now in Houston. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Hey. Set. 180. Hey. Hey. All right, let's go. All right, next set.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now Bell. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. On second down, Roethlisberger. And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Aiden, come in here, baby.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Watson hands to Miller on the draw. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion.
Aiden, leave him alone, baby.
He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Come back, come back.
He's back to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Flushed out right. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Room here to run. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll look to throw. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They only get 5 out of that quick slant, but that's good enough for a first. Watson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now it's Watson. Complete. It's Irvin. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a gain of 9. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Watson now to throw. Being chased out left. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot.
Play, bro.
So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Hey,
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell.
God, that's such
They'll get this one up to
bullshit.
the 26. 3 yards on the pickup
What a
there, and it'll be
fucking play.
second down. And now the
Fuck
Texans
yeah.
want to call another timeout.
Damn.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
What a fucking game, bro. I wish I could play a fucking other.
There's the fullback. This is Roosevelt Nix. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a third down.
The victory formation.
All right, let's go get it now, all right?
Roethlisberger
Good game,
dropping
man.
to a knee, and that ought to do it.
Herb, good game, brother. All right, bro.